What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State with a haul video. I'm going to do as many issues as I can for this haul video because I've got a bunch of them, but I don't want to do too many to bore the living daylights out of you because I stacked up. And this haul video is actually from San Francisco Comic Con, which just happened over this past weekend, this past Labor Day weekend. And I picked up a bunch of stuff. They didn't have a lot of current books out. Nothing, nothing of the current variety. Is basically, to sum it all up, it was set in it's this Comic Con, San Francisco Comic Con, took place in a hotel, more like a small little convention room. I wouldn't really say a convention center because, you know, it was like basically about a block or two away from the Moscone Center. If you ever been to San Francisco, you would know what the Moscone Center is, and then you would look at the hotel that's across the street from there, and you'd be like, why didn't they have this at the Moscone Center? It would make more sense. This one was a little bit jam packed. It had a lot of. It didn't have like. It wasn't like, you know. Don't think of it as a San Francisco Comic Con. I mean, sorry. Don't think of it as a San Diego Comic Con. Think of it as like Northern California's finest, the San Francisco Comic Con. It was basically. It should have been like the San Francisco comic book show, as opposed to a Comic Con. It was. It was. In my opinion, I think it was too many people for a very small space, and I didn't. They didn't have really any current comic books. They basically had a lot of the Silver Age, Bronze Age, and some of your '90s fare. Sometimes some early 2000s stuff. Nothing really real current. Just current enough for you to buy and say, okay, I could pick that up and read it. So they have that. They have their usual. Artist alley going on. Like I saw, like Willis Pitasio and Eric Larson, some of those names to name a few. The one that really got me was really Mike Zeck, and I saw him and John Beatty. And if you guys don't know who Mike Zeck is, or John Beatty, Zeck is a I guess he's one of those old school back in the days, like artists from 80, like from the 80s up to even now. I mean, if you have seen his work on the Punisher limited series, or the black suit appearance of Spider-Man in the Secret Wars, or even your Captain America annual, where Captain America is blocking Wolverine's like a slash from Wolverine, and also he did some Deathstroke covers back, from back in the day, and he's one of those guys who really got me into comic books, like collecting, because I mean, like when I first started collecting comics, of course, in my previous video, I said my father had his old comic collection. I actually attached onto that. But when you have an experience of going to a comic shop, when you're a kid, and you see nothing but wall books, you see like, of course, your dollar bin, you see your back issue bin, but you see the wall books, and the wall books are the ones that stand on the wall. And one of the big hot books back at the time were like almost anything with a Mike Zeck cover, like say like the Punisher limited series #1, where he's firing, like he's just unloading his gun like crazy in one direction, and they're firing back at him. And he's like in a pile of garbage and everything. But that was a popular, hot book back in the day. And Zeck was basically pre Jim Lee, pre Rob Liefeld, Mark's, well, barely around the time Mark Silvestri, what have you. But if there wasn't those guys, there would be Mike Zeck. I think Mike Zeck, like if those guys didn't exist in comic books, Mike Zeck would be the top artist, like today. I mean, maybe not. I mean, I could be wrong, but Mike Zeck was my reason why, one of my few reasons why I got into comic book collecting. I'm sure he's some other people's reasons as well. So, I mean, at the last day of the con, I actually got him to sign my Punisher #1, and that's being graded and slabbed, and it should be back in another week or two. So I'll see how that comes out. Hopefully, it comes out to a fairly high grade. But I also picked up some other books. Enough of the rambling, guys. I want to show you what the hell I picked up. Some of them I've already posted up on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. Also on Comic Book Fanatics has a Facebook page. I also posted that as well. I was pretty excited about some of the stuff I picked up. Let's get started, guys, without further ado. Picked up Avengers number 53. Let's see if I can adjust that just right. Avengers number 53, Avengers versus X-Men. I already have this copy. This copy I have is actually, I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, so hopefully this month it'll come in the mail. It's actually signed by Stan Lee and slabbed. So I figured I'd get myself a reader's copy because I never had a reader's copy of this and figure what the hell. So hopefully I'll get that slab Stan Lee issue back pretty soon. It's supposed to be this week, hopefully. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Also, speaking of Avengers, I also went to another booth and bought a handful of Avengers stuff as well. So this is probably one of my favorite Avengers covers, you know, with the new Masters of Evil. I love that. It sounds like a rock band. It's so awesome. But one of the things about this issue is it has a cameo appearance of Ultron. You know, so I got that one, and I also got the first full appearance of Ultron. Yeah, I'm so happy to have these. These are the ones I want. I was hoping to get this during the time when the whole Age of Ultron thing was going on, but I just waited till things calmed down and finally got these. And they're in some really good conditions. I mean, they both present pretty damn well. So I'm excited about it. So yeah, so I got those. That's not it, guys. I got some other stuff too. I got a whole bunch of stuff, but like I said, I don't want to bore the living daylights out of you. Picked up some X-Men action here. X-Men number 8, X-Men number 15. Presentable decently. You know, I mean, it's got some tattered action in here, but it's still readable. It's not gonna fall, like the cover's not gonna fall off the hinges or anything like that. I got that. I think what else did I get? I know I got another one. Give me one hot second, guys. It's around here somewhere. It'll pop up in a moment. But I did pick those up. I know I have got a crap load of comic books. A lot of stuff I picked up though was I covered my my bases on the What If series. I'll get into more on that in just a minute. What else I pick up? Oh yeah, pick this puppy up. X-Men number 2. That one, it was pretty cheap. You know, I mean, yeah, it's tagged as $2.75, but the guy took a few bucks off and got it from cheaper than that. Still readable. I can still flip the pages and such. I don't know. I might just get like this number 2 slab just to be safe. But I don't know. I'm discussing it in my own brain right now. So now that I have like these issues right now of X-Men, that leaves me with 3 more issues actually to complete my run of X-Men. So for the original series X-Men, I know that according to my list, I don't have the reprinted issues, and I choose not to get those. I can't count those. I feel like that's a waste of money, and I'd rather apply my my finances to the issues that really matter. You know, I mean, it's got a smudge here and there. It's got the stamp, but you know that was normal back in the day. But yeah, I just need 3 more issues, and that's it for me as far as collecting Uncanny X-Men. Like I said, I simply refuse to apply cash towards reprints of Uncanny X-Men, even though they have the numbers and the numbers say they count. I just can't do it. I just absolutely can't do it. So, I also got the this here for about $2. You know, I'm not gonna start spouting how much I paid for too much things, but Bloodshot number 6, picked that one up for about $2 at this one booth. It was on a Sunday. It was the first Ninjak, and also decided to get back into the Turok Dinosaur Hunter kick for a little bit, and just I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm the last one to know this, but what happened to Bart Sears? I have not seen his artwork in such a long time, and that guy was well underrated as an artist. Did a great job. I miss his segments on Wizard magazine where he just did tutorials and just basically how to draw. And I think I still have some of those books. They're great. They're great to look at if you're an aspiring artist. Also picked this one up. Saw this in the box. Area number 1. That one I got for a couple bucks. In case you guys haven't noticed, this is a Michael Turner cover. And the artist who draws Aria is drawn by Jay Anacleto. I think it's Anacleto. And I did make a post on Comic Book Fanatics about, why are people looking at like Michael Turner, post-mortem covers from Aspen when people should probably like be clamoring for Jay Anacleto covers or like variants and such. I mean, that guy was well underrated as an artist. He really kicks ass. I mean, the guy's still alive. So, I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't done anything for like Marvel or DC. It would be great because, like I said, the guy kicks ass. Speaking of Michael Turner, I think I overpaid for this one. It was Civil War number 5. It was I just figured, what the hell, like ever since Manny NYC, another YouTuber, I made a trade with, he gave me a Civil War variant. I decided to get some more Civil War variant covers. So I picked this one up as well. Civil War number 4 by Turner. Keep in mind, these are when Turner was alive. And I was very surprised to find this one. This one I paid for about $20, but I said, fuck it. This one had to be picked up. It was a variant cover of Civil War X-Men. And I just love that cover. I had that on my want list for a while. And I was kind of flipping through some long boxes, trademark, I guess, for TiVo. What's up, man? Yeah, I was going through the long boxes and I stumbled upon this, and some guy was like, "Oh my God, you found that?" I'm like, "Yes, I did, and I'm taking this home with me." So, I just love that cover. I mean, I already read that series, the Civil War X-Men series, but I was just glad to have this, and this is when Turner was alive. Keep that in mind, guys. So that's some of the things I picked up. Let me see. I also picked up this Marvel Premiere Doctor Strange. During the con, I was kind of on a what was I on? I was kind of on a Marvel Premiere What If Doctor Strange kick. Little She-Hulk mixed in with that too. And I'm kind of just picking up a lot of what if stuff just in case shit does hit the fan. You never know. So picked that up. Also picked up this store exclusive Harley Quinn. It's a variant, and I thought, I'm not sure who it's by, but I know there's a comic book store in the Bay Area that actually was selling these, and I guess the guy who was selling it for his friend's comic store decided to sell a few copies, so I figured I'll have to buy that, so picked that up. Also, like I said, I was on a Doctor Strange kick, so I decided to pick up this Doctor Strange number 1, Master of the Mystic Arts. And yeah, I picked up a bunch of stuff, man. I picked up, like I said, some Marvel Premiere stuff. They had some pretty cheap, like Black Panther and some other Doctor Strange. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to bore you to death with all the stuff I picked up, but I'm just showing you a sample. Like, this is some Jack Kirby work of Hercules. So I picked that up, and it was, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to get all, like, here it is, I got Weird World. I don't have much interest in Weird World, but, the guy had them marked $5, but I figured, what the hell, he's going to go cheap for me on it anyway, so I said, okay, how can I say no? It was only a couple bucks, but I was kind of not really all over the place, like, there's, like, so many things I wanted to pick up. Like, I picked up some Marvel reprints of, Fantastic Four, shit, I even picked up some Jack of Hearts. That was like less than $2. He gave me this for $1. Like I said, I decided to fill some holes for stuff that I didn't have, so it just, it made me happy, just doing that. Also, I'm sure you guys get a kick out of this, but I also picked up a reprint of that. For those who already know what the hell I already originally have, I figured, You know, this is sitting in the long box, so I just figured, fuck it, why not? So I picked that up. I picked, like I said, I was just basically, when I was there, I was dealing with polls, and you know, there was stuff I picked up like Captain America Reborn, Miss Marvel's original run. Also picked up some of these here. What did I pick up? Little Wonder Woman 199. It's kind of weird. I'm not very familiar with the early run of the first run of Wonder Woman, but it was kind of weird just seeing this cover, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. Pardon my language, but just to see this was kind of weird. And like I said, when it comes to bondage covers, I mean, I think I may have won the bondage cover battle when it came to Wonder Woman, and that was just one hell of a cover to look at. I got another one right here. I'm trying to dig through because I know I have it, and it is right around here. Here we go. Another Wonder Woman cover, a bondage cover. It's like, I know somebody out there is really digging the bondage covers. I think Marty or Big E's Comics is a big bondage person, so I figured I had to pick that up based on that. And plus, you know, those are really cool covers, so I really like them. And I got these for pretty cheap. Like I said, I don't want to talk about how much I got on prices because really just doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, whether they're cheap or not, you know. And let me see, guys. I know we're running up on 16 minutes. I don't want to go too far here. You know what? Yeah. You know, guys, I think I'm going to probably cut it right now. Like, I don't have too much to show you more. I mean, I got some other stuff, but like I said, I picked up a bunch, and I don't want to bore you to death, guys. But, yeah. I'm going to post this video as probably being part 1. And, I'll show you some more part 2, either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. You know, maybe I'll let you guys take it in a little bit. But that's about it, guys. You guys be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to get some sleep because I got work tomorrow. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.